Ever feel like you're stuck in neutral? You have dreams, goals, maybe even a sense of purpose you want to pursue, but somehow you just can't get started. Or you start strong, then fizzle out. It feels like you're waiting for this huge burst of motivation, like lightning to strike. But it never does. You see others making progress, building successful routines, living with discipline, and you think, what's wrong with me? Nothing is wrong with you. This feeling of being stuck, this procrastination, it's not a lack of ambition or potential. It's often a signal that your mindset and your approach to action need a small adjustment. Your brain, brilliant as it is, loves efficiency and comfort. Big, vague goals feel overwhelming. Lack of clear steps leads to confusion. And inconsistency feels like failure, making it easier to just stop. But the good news? You can override this. You can build momentum not by finding motivation first, but by creating it through action. This isn't about becoming a drill sergeant overnight. It's about smart personal growth, shifting your mindset, and building habits that make progress inevitable. Here are 3 powerful ways to get unstuck, build momentum, and start moving towards your goals, even when you feel like doing absolutely nothing. Step 1. Redefine starting, the tiny action principle. We often think starting means jumping into the deep end. Want to write a book? You think you need to write a chapter. Want to get fit? You picture a grueling hour at the gym. This feels huge and overwhelming. Instead, redefine starting as the absolute smallest possible action you can take. So small, it feels almost ridiculous not to do it. Want to write? Starting is opening the document. Want to exercise? Starting is putting on your running shoes. Want to learn something new? Starting is reading 1 sentence. Think of it like rolling a heavy ball. The first push is the hardest, but you don't need to push it all the way up the hill at once. You just need to apply enough force to make it budge a tiny bit. That tiny nudge, that's your tiny action. It breaks inertia and makes the next tiny action easier. Step 2. Create action triggers, the routine connection. Willpower is unreliable. It's like a battery that drains. Habits and routines, though, they're automatic. We need to connect the action we want to do with something we already do without thinking. This is about creating action triggers. Find an existing habit in your daily routine: brushing your teeth, making coffee, eating lunch, shutting down your computer. Now, link the tiny action from step 1 to this existing habit. Make it a simple if X then Y rule. If I finish my morning coffee, then I will write 1 sentence towards my goal. If I put my dinner plate in the sink, then I will do 1 single push-up or 1 stretch. If I open my email for work, then I will spend 5 minutes planning my top 3 tasks for the day. This anchors your new desired behavior to something automatic, bypassing the need for willpower to remember or decide to start. It's building powerful momentum directly into your daily structure. Step 3. Harness the 5-minute rule. Build consistency, not intensity. The goal here isn't perfection or massive output initially. It's consistency. It's proving to yourself every single day that you can take action. The 5-minute rule is your secret weapon against procrastination and overwhelm. Commit to working on your tiny action, or a slightly expanded version of it, for just 5 minutes. Set a timer. During those 5 minutes, focus only on that task. No distractions. When the timer goes off, you have a choice. A. Stop. You did your 5 minutes, you succeeded. B. Keep going if you feel like it. Often, once you've overcome the initial resistance and are in the task, continuing feels much easier. But even if you stop, you still win because you showed up. Imagine it like planting seeds. You don't need to plant the entire field today. You just need to plant 1 seed. If you plant 1 seed every day, soon you'll have a garden. The 5-minute rule helps you plant that seed daily. It builds discipline through manageable, consistent effort, not overwhelming sprints. This approach isn't just about tactics, it's a mindset shift. You're shifting from waiting for motivation to acting your way into motivation. You're proving to yourself, with each tiny action and each 5-minute block, that you are capable, disciplined, and making progress. Celebrate these small wins. Acknowledge that you broke inertia. This positive reinforcement is crucial for rewiring your brain and building a positive feedback loop around taking action. It's a core principle of personal growth and positive thinking. Focusing on what you did achieve, not just what's left to do. This is how you build better habits, overcome procrastination habitually, and create daily routine success that moves you towards your larger goals and deeper sense of purpose. So, if you're feeling stuck and ambitious but can't seem to bridge the gap, make your first step. Identify the absolute smallest action. Create action. Link that tiny action to an existing daily habit. Harness the 5-minute rule. Commit to just 5 minutes of focused effort. Don't wait for permission. Don't wait for motivation to strike. Your momentum is created, not found. Pick one goal you're stuck on right now. Identify its tiny action. Decide which existing habit will be your action trigger, and commit to the 5-minute rule today. Take that first tiny step. Build that first 5 minutes of momentum. Watch how consistently applying these simple strategies changes everything. Your future, more disciplined, more accomplished self is waiting for you to just start. Go make it happen. Your journey begins with that single tiny action.